Hello everybody and welcome to my highlight video for round 3 of the Chaz Draco Media Boremula 1 Championship here at Imola. So going into this race, I wanted to live stream it, but I ended up having a lot of issues, so I wasn't able to do that. My quality lap got interrupted as well due to kind of frame rate and the game dropping out and lagging out. So as much as I wanted to live stream this and put it on Twitch and do a similar video that I did to Phillip Island, I wasn't able to, so I've cut together some clips from the iRacing replay and Chaz's broadcast to hopefully get a bit of a kind of highlights reel for you here. So for my quality lap, I'll hand you over to Chaz and John in the comms box.
143.7, 1/10 off of Hedgecock. Again though, so he's on that tail end of that mid-pack, very close, 5th to 8th. Nothing between them really, and then the big jump down to the other 3, and then a little double battle with Hoffman and Werrell at the moment, and May and Butler.
That was his teammate Craig Evans having a hell of a lock-up and a wobble on the way into Tamburello. Now Craig is streaming tonight on his Twitch channel once again. He did a live stream at Phillip Island, and he even did a highlights video that he put on his YouTube channel. And you know, Craig and I are great friends. Really, really good lad is Craig, and he supports my YouTube channel. I support his. He's doing a very interesting Tocker Race Driver playthrough at the moment on PS2, which I've been watching with great interest, and his most 2 recent videos are hilariously awful, not in terms of video quality, but his driving, because the car he races is absolutely diabolical, and I remember it from that game. It was the old NASCAR. Anyway, he's on the back foot straight away on this lap. He needs to recover from that lock-up and that wobble. He's had a bit of time outside of the car because of his work commitments. Nice little wobble there through Aqua Minerale. Love that. Also, it looks like we're going to be nice and close on time here with this session. It is an hour long, but to be honest with you, we've done 28 minutes and 40 seconds now, and we've got more than half of the cars done. We've only got, I think, about 7 or 8 left to go, haven't we? So it's
yeah. 8 left after this, so it should be done. Plenty of time.
Oh no, he's binned it.
There
he's spun it round. And that'll...
I don't know if that's invalidated, to be honest. Oh, of course it will be a loss of control.
Yeah.
But it didn't go off.
Craig will be gutted, and he's going to go into the pits.
Yeah,
so I think Jakob's going to have to just say, look, next out. Now it's surprising because Craig missed a round, but look who's next in qualifying, who's next above him in the championship. It's Kevin Zemstra.
Yeah, so qualifying didn't quite go to plan. I said I was having issues with my PC, and it just got a bit of frame rate right on that corner, and I spun it, and I'd be having issues with that corner all through practice, so I was a little bit gutted by that. But anyway, we start in 20th place. We didn't set a time with 2 other people. Got a decent launch off the start there, but then in the second phase everyone else kind of got up to speed pretty quickly, and we weren't able to really make any progress. We passed the Jordan on the left off the line, and that was about it. Nice and calm here into this first corner. So we were nice and calm through turn 1. There's a car off to the right. I think that was Hasarema that went off to the right hand side there. And as you can see in the top left, we've got the Jordan coming back up our inside here. Just taking it nice and calm. I wasn't overly confident here. So there was the corners like this where I kept going off. We got a Lola going off there. I think it was a Williamson's the wall on the left as well. So that's what I was trying to avoid. That's why I was taking it calm here. Got the Stewart's coming up the inside. One of the arrows is off as well. So as you can see, lap 1, everyone was going everywhere but on the circuit, and that's what I wanted to avoid. So that's why I was taking it a little bit easier. Like I said, I'd been having issues in practice, not only with the PC but just with driving in general. It was a little bit squirrely, this car around here. It's a lovely fast flowing circuit, and I really enjoy Imola, but it can bite you, and it can bite you hard if you're not careful. Just right on the back of this Jordan here, managed to keep pace with these guys just ahead. I'm not really looking for a place to pass here. It isn't really an overtaking opportunity for me up here. I don't think it's a safe place to go for a move, so I just wanted to follow suit. But they all get a little bit tangled up over each other there. We've got the Sauber in front of us with the other Jordan. I think it's been Gregory in the Jordan front, and Guyan, I think that's how you pronounce his name, in that Jordan just to the right of us there. 3 wide was never a wise move there, and I wasn't ever going to do that. I just wanted to kind of scare them a little bit, but we let them go 2 by 2 through this set of corners here, Vatsa I think it's called, and we just followed suit, knowing that the slipstream down the start-finish straight, even though it's not very straight, it is quite strong. And that's what we're doing here. We're just right in behind them, looking for a move. They're so close together, and then that gap in the middle opens up again, and this time I decide, no, you know what, I'm taking 3 wide, we're going for this through the middle, clenching as we go. and we managed to slide through there and take the position. That's two into one into turn 1, and we're away and clearing that position. And I want to watch that again from another couple of angles here. The gap just opened up nicely, and I thought there's a cross-shaped gap right in the middle there, and we're gonna take that. No chance of denying that one. And I saw it on the replay from the chopper cam, and it just looks lovely. Look how close we get to the Sabre on the left there, and the Jordan as well, just sneaking right up the middle. And there's another car just looking at an opportunity. I think that was on the low. I was thinking I can maybe sneak in as well here, but not a chance. A couple of laps later, we've got Jack Styles in the Ferrari here. He makes a little bit of a mistake, which is a shame for him, but it benefits us as we come in the corner just a little bit behind him to gain another position there. So as you can see, on board with ourselves now, just coming around the top Paratella. There's Jack on the left hand side, just recovering from his little spin.
Yeah,
and that's another position for us.
I'm interested. I wonder if they're just waiting for the pit stop phase to start making their moves. Oh, chaos down here. That's Evans off. I don't know if Kenyon was involved, but he looked like he was going slow on the exit of there.
Yeah, it looked like Kenyon had a spin at some point. Evans carries way too much speed through.
Ooh, Styles was lucky then.
And then Kenyon, I think, has done the same.
Done the same thing. Sympathy spin.
Oh, no, actually.
Okay.
Fair play. Good save. Very good save. It has to be said.
So as you can see there, we had a little bit of a spin. 2 laps later after passing Jack, he caught right back up to us, and I'll admit I was under a bit of pressure here. I wanted to kind of keep him behind as best as I could. I had pace compared to him at Phillip Island after his accident earlier on there, but I was just a little bit too hot into turn 1. Spun it around, and lost a good handful of positions. This is it from Jack's point of view. You can see us just ahead there. He was looking. I don't think he was going to ever go for the move, but he was just showing his nose, and that's all you need to do to scare someone, and he scared me. And so I lost the position there. As you can see, a couple of angles with the spin. He was very close to clipping our rear there, so we both got lucky with that one. And then the Lola having a little bit of a moment and saving it, so that was well held. I think we lost a good 6 positions there, which is a shame because we were just on the outside of the top 10 going into that. And coming out of it, we're on the lower end of the top 20, so it's not where we wanted to be. We've just had Toby Ward pass us. There's a car just on our right hand side which you can't see, which we've managed to fend off there. So we got a lap later, we've caught right back up to Toby Ward and the Minardi. Got that Lola has just gone off again, so they're not having a great time. Toby's a little bit too aggressive on the inside on the curbs, and we managed to give him a little jink to the right and then left and try and make the move stick, which was quite nice. But I didn't get the run out of the corner that I wanted, and he's managed to get a very nice exit on the outside. In the Minardi, we've snuck back underneath him to get a little bit of slipstream, and we're not holding. I'm not staying behind him any longer. Chuck it up the inside, and we got that done. And Chaz and John got that on the broadcast.
Race in probably one of the twistier circuits on iRacing.
It's very, very odd, isn't it? Very, very odd. We've had an issue for Martin Kenyon, unfortunately. He's just been off the road as we see a very feisty battle between Craig Evans and Toby Ward. Martin might have just overdone it in the Villeneuve chicane. Yeah, you can see the car got away. And again, fantastic save to let that thing not spin or go in a wall. Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I thought I caught the moment where it was just about to happen, but Toby Ward and Craig Evans having a right old scrap.
Oh. He lost the traction on the exit, but that was, great send.
Toby's gone somewhere, actually. Craig has overtaken him just after this. Let's have a look what happened here.
Get it back.
It's gone down the inside.
Ooh, into the left-hander.
And Toby's just... What's happened here? Is he going to try come in a rally and lose out? Because he was 2.7 seconds off the corner after this. Ah, yeah. Whoa! My God!
Big lock-up.
Mate. Toby, mate, what a save, and how he didn't hit Craig there, I don't know. That was ridiculous.
So that was us kind of moving up into 18th place, I think it was, and we're on board here with Ben Hoffman behind us. He was actually a lap down after his accident at the start, and he had a nice view of this. Look at that, going right and then left, just to give him a little bit of a fake. But he got a nice run around the outside. Fair play to Ward for that. He got a very excellent run on the outside of the corner there. We got a little bit too much wheel spin when we put the accelerator down. But we got the slipstream straight back up the inside, and we got that move stuck. And fair play to Ward for not hitting us later on in that. So towards the latter stages in the race here, all by ourselves, we made a few positions in the pit stops, but we've just spun it, going a little bit too hot into that corner there. And we've got Jack Weddle behind us now, so he's just coming in the next corner behind us Now he was quite a bit up the field ahead of us before the pit stops. Now I thought he took tyres by accident and ended up being behind us, so I was worried that he had a lot fresher tyres than us and was a lot faster. He was faster than me anyway, but I thought he was much faster because of that, and as you can see, he's taking an overtake down the inside into Ravazza there. It turned out he had actually got a penalty for, I think it was either speeding in the pits or an unsafe pit entry. So he had a stop and hold for that, and that's why he was behind us. But in my mind at this moment in time, I thought he had better tyres because he had taken tyres. So I was giving it my all to fight him here, and as you can see, we let him have that move into Ravazza, knowing we'd get the slipstream down the straight, and that's what we've done. Got the slipstream, give him a little fake again, back up the inside. We've taken that position back off of him. But again, in our heads, he had fresh tyres, which in hindsight he didn't. He is a faster driver than us. So I was defending, giving up my all to keep him behind us, and he was giving it his all to salvage his own race from what had happened earlier. So we're doing what we can, fighting at the edge of our limits. We've had a few mistakes and spins already today, and we weren't in the best of moods as it was because of that. But we were enjoying it. It's been a great race up until this point. We've had loads of battles. We've enjoyed fighting people, maybe for the lower end of the standings and not for points, but we did enjoy it nonetheless. And we're back on board coming down to Ravazza. Now this time you can hear him, he's backing off, he's not going for the move. He learnt last time around, if he overtakes me here, I'm going to get the slipstream and go straight back past him on that start-finish straight. So this time he's sitting behind us and he's going to do it to us. But as you can see, we're squirrely, man, we're all over the place, sliding. I was not a fan of those corners at all in this car. And he's behind us here, so we know he's going to want to get past us. We've stuck it to the left, so we've got the inside for turn 1. We'll let him go right, get a little bit of a side draft, which keeps us just alongside him, and it's now who's going to be bravest in the brakes. And this time around, it was Weddle that was braver in the brakes here, and he's managed to take that position off us. But we're not giving up. We're right on the back of him. This is a battle. We're only 2 laps from the end, I think. I can't quite remember. I think we are only 2 laps from the end. So I was going to chuck it right the outside of Villeneuve here. That's not going to happen. That's not a place you're going to make an overtake. He's learned that I like chucking up the inside, so he's defended that nicely. And we're going to see if we can get a little cut back underneath here, but he's held it nicely in the apex of that corner, and we were not able to get past him. But we've done this move up here against Ward earlier in the race, but no, he's defended the inside once again, and sending us the long way around. He gets a little bit of a twitch, we see that and catch it, and again Chaz and Jack managed to get that on the broadcast, and it looks as awesome as it looked there.
Got a good battle with 2 of my good mates further down the order. Craig Evans, the Scot, who is currently, I believe, streaming this race. One of our wonderful friends in chat earlier said he wasn't streaming tonight, but I believe he is. Jack Werrell, newcomer to the championship, out of the points at the moment, I'm afraid, but he's looking to get back up that big sideways moment. Great awareness by Craig to avoid him. But my God, what a great fight they're having as well. Very lively indeed. Ed May and Christian Rose are getting a bit friendly as well.
It was a great battle. I enjoyed it, and we were so lucky not to come out of that with an accident. And this point of this angle here, this view, look at that, so close. I had to watch this a few times when I was recording this. He gets a little twitch there, as you can see, and you really cannot get any closer than that without getting any sort of contact. You can see him just clipping the curb on the inside. He has to correct the car, tries to keep it on the circuit and away from us, and we know it's just at the last second I managed to avoid that. We've taken to off of the circuit to pass him, but we weren't left with much choice, and he actually backed off going down the hill and let us have the position. On this chopper cam just gives you an even better angle of all of it. Coming up the hill as close as you like together, and he just gets a little bit twitchy on the inside curb, and we managed to just avoid him and go back past him. But that wasn't the end of the battle. Oh no.
He's closing a couple of tenths a lap as... Oh no. Oh.
That is very big.
Oh, that car is broken. That car is very broken, look. I think that is going to be the end of Jack Werrell's race unless he can drag that back.
Bring it home.
That looks
Go to
like
the end.
That looks like what Morgan's car did at Phillip Island, does it not? This is what happened. Is Craig going to lose it and Jack's going to go in? Oh!
Nice.
Oh, that tap though. That tap broke the suspension on Jack's car. And then look who benefits from it. Jakub Szymanski, Jack's teammate. yeah, unfortunately Jack has parked it.
Oh, we were both super unlucky there. As I said before, I was trying my hardest to keep him behind me, thinking he had better tyres, and he was trying his hardest to get past me, knowing he was a bit quicker than me. So we both gave it our all, and we both ran out of talent going through the chicane here. And it was, look, it's beautiful. What a spin that is. It's lovely. It's just a shame that there was a little bit of contact there, and it broke Jack's suspension. His teammate Szymanski comes through though. Did well to avoid both of us, as you can see. Jack's car's crabbing a bit there, so that was his race done, sadly. But we had a new target to try and beat now his teammate and the other Stuart. So we're coming round out Ravazza there, and just on the exit of the second part, he gets a little slide. Does well to save it, but we have to take to the grass to avoid him. Here's that little duet of a spin here from high on board, and as you can see, we slide round and just see him on the left there, and clip him as the car spins around. The other Stuart of Szymanski comes through here. We pull over a little bit just to let him through. He had a bigger advantage, a bigger run than us because of that spin, so yeah, we just got out of his way there. But we're right back on it though. Going through this corner, we're angry and twitchy through here because we've spun yet again, and he has a wee moment, as you can see from my point of view there. So we've done well to avoid him. He's done well to keep the car pointing straight, and we survive for another lap. This is lap 20 out of 21 though. I'm going to go up the inside again, like I said earlier. This isn't a place I like to overtake. There was a bit of an internet cutout there, so I thought I don't like overtaking there, and with maybe a dodgy connection, we're not going to go for that. So slotted him behind. If we passed him, we would have been under pressure for the slipstream down the start-finish straight, starting the last lap. So I thought, you know what, I want to be in that position. We're only fighting for like 15th or 16th here. I can't remember where we finished. I've got a standing sheet at the end, so we'll find out. But I wanted to be the one taking that one place higher, even though it meant nothing. We didn't get the best of runs out of that last corner, but the straight, or the bendy straight, is long enough that we're managing to get a good run on him and make a move into turn one. He didn't really fight us too hard, which I was a bit surprised at, so we have managed to go up the inside there and take the position. He does try and fight us on the brakes a little bit, either that or I'm just a bit too cautious on them, but we got close together there, but it wasn't enough to hold the position, and I've managed to slip through. But that was the move, the last lap of the race, and we're coming around the final couple of corners now, a little bit sideways as we always were on those corners, to come home. And as I said, it wasn't the best of races for us. We had a lot of spins. I felt more confident as the race went on, but with my confidence came mistakes, and yeah, it wasn't ideal. So we ended up finishing 16th overall there, as you can see, and I will leave you with the rest of the race standings, the championship results so far for both the drivers and the constructors, and hopefully we'll be back live streaming for round 4 of the championship on my Twitch, so look in the description below for those links, and we will catch you later on.